Previously on Magnus Tsunami Gaming. So, last time Mario managed to get the easiest star on Star Hill, which was so easy. Then he goes to the seaside town full of shifty toads who are not to be trusted. Yeah. And now, for today's episode. So, last we left off, Mario jumped down to the sea, and we're met with this interesting merchant. Been a while since people came around here. Ooh, we got some stuff to buy, but we don't really have a lot of coins, do we? A classic Mario toss attack. Packs a kick, a double whammy. See, we got nothing. We don't have enough. Now, don't need to buy more coins. Unfortunately, we're broke. Nice. Hurley gloves for Bowser there. So, Bowser's been powered up even more. I'm going to try and sell some of this stuff. Hopefully, maybe we can buy some better weapons. Alright. Let's, since you shopped here, I'll tell you something interesting. Okay. The ship sank into the briny sea because a giant squid attacked it. Ooh, that's definitely concerning. Okay. Alrighty, let's see who is in our party, shall we? Do we swap out Mallow for Peach? And we're going to give her a B-Tub ring. You'll win her heart with this. Now, I'm going to tell you, it's silly, but the B-Tub ring actually starts with Bathtub ring. So, it's kind of silly, but yeah. Never mind. So, let's see. I'm just having a look through their stats. Speed, attack, all that sort of stuff. Nothing there. I don't know why I was spending so much time in the menu here. I think I'll swap Mallow back out with Princess Peach, just for the time being. Because she is really low in HP. Now, the thing about this episode, and this is how not to do the level up trick. I failed to mention that there was a save point somewhere. Now, what you want to do is unequip everything. Save your game after you've unequipped everything. And so what I'm doing now is completely the wrong steps, and you'll see why in a moment. But basically what you want to do is you want to unequip everything, then save your game. And then I'm going to leave the rest to in a moment, but you guys will see what's going to go on. Basically, you want to unequip everything from all of your characters. Now, I made a mistake. You can actually move that pin to the next page, and I didn't realize that, so I don't know why I didn't just press right. I could have unequipped that quite easily. So that's what that little arrow means. So if you ever run into that problem where you have too much equipment, you just need to press left or right. So now that everyone's unequipped, I found the lowest HP, which was Toadstool and Geno at this time, so I'll pop them in the party. That's just a suggestion. You don't actually have to do it that way. Yeah, you definitely don't want to hit that area, but you hit this box and then you go around hitting all the stars. I would suggest not hitting that star just yet, but you'll see why. So you want to try and go as fast as you possibly can. So Geno reaches level 10. Now, this is not how you do the level up trick, but it is essentially the gist of how you do it. So I was just going through the statistics at this stage, and it seems the best one was to pick HP. So what you do is then you enter in battle, and I'm going to tell you that I purposely fast-forwarded this because otherwise it would be agonizingly long, like legit, because you have to wait for them to actually kill you. And it takes a lot of time. If I had left this in normal speed, it would have taken a lot longer. So I do apologize that this episode is going to be full of speed ups. I am not going to do this with any other episode. Possibly maybe the next episode. But now, watch. I have made a crucial mistake right here. At this moment, I realized I made a big mistake. I've lost Princess Peach. I'm back at Marrymore, and I couldn't believe that I had made such a massive screw up. So, thankfully, because this is actually on the Super Nintendo Mini, and normally if this was on a console, you'd be screwed. You'd have to go back and play through all of that again. The Super NES Mini, like an emulator, allows you the ability to rewind your game. So, no, I'm not cheating. The Super Nintendo Mini gives you that ability. I'm sorry if you guys feel like I've cheated you. That's not the case. I just wanted to show you guys how you actually do the level up trick. And that was the whole purpose of this episode. So before I go ahead, now I want to make sure that I unequip everything. Now this is how you actually do it properly. And again, I can't stress this enough. If you screw it up in the real game, there's no way to fix your progress. You just have to play from your last save state. Legit. And I'm just really lucky that I was playing on the Super Nintendo Mini, which allows for that rewind function. Now, I will say, I rarely use that option because you actually have to hit reset on the console itself. And yeah, so I try to use that very sparingly. Like, when I played this all the way through the first time, when I first earned my Super Nintendo Mini, I did not use this option at all. I don't like to try and exploit things like that. I try to play through the games properly. I just like that, but this is how you do it correctly. So now all of the characters no longer have their gear on. You save your game, so that way when you die, you spawn back right here. So after that, you go in with Mario, you hit the item box. No, don't do that. You hit the item box and then you want to try and jump up as fast as you can. The faster you do it, the further you can drag out your star. I missed that one. You want to basically drop down. If you do it right, you can actually almost get right to the very end. Basically, you just want to keep doing that over and over and over again. It can be a little bit arduous, but honestly, if you want to farm up levels and get your characters higher up, it is really worth it. Because at this stage, level 10, if we were just to go to the next area, you might find that you would struggle. You don't have to do this. You can still play normally. I just find that farming levels a little bit can help you with the game progress a little bit earlier on. Like I said, this is completely optional. You don't have to do this to enjoy the game. You can enjoy it normally without ever having to do this. It's just a nice little trick. You die, you respawn. And the thing is, when you die, you keep the levels that you've leveled up. But you don't keep anything. I think you don't keep coins. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But when you get a game over, you keep the levels that you've already had from before. You just have to start back from where you were. So you're just constantly going back around over and over and over again. Like this. Legit. That's all it is. See? That's how you do it. Like that. And then you just want to go 1, 2. You can actually get that one if you manage to time it right. You can get that last one. With enough time, you can almost get them all, if you're really fast. So Mario's now, what level? Gosh, I forgot now. Toadstool's reached level 10. So I'd say, if you want to, you can level them up all the way until they hit max level at this stage if you want to. There will be another point in the game somewhere down the track. I forget where. But there is another point somewhere down the track where you actually get the option to do this again. So keep an eye out for any time that you get this option to do that. It is a bit arduous, it is a bit time consuming, but if you're after trying to beef up your characters the best that you can, I would say this is definitely a fun way to beef up your characters so that you're super powered. So I'm just going to switch out. See, now Toadstool has 63 HP. She still lacks in health, but she does become quite powerful later. Look at Bowser with 107 health. Jesus Christ, he's a tank and a half, isn't he? But yeah, so basically, you want to try and... Yeah, so Peach has an ability called Group Hug. That's like a group healing ability. I really like that. Unfortunately, Mallow doesn't have that option. He can only heal singly. So that's why when it comes to characters, you want to pick Peach over Mallow because she's got a group healing ability, which is really, really powerful later on in the game when, you know, you get silenced, you get poisoned. Because if you time it right, she can actually remove things like poison, status effects, and other stuff like that. So, again, here we are. Rinse and repeat. So that's how you do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the little tutorial. Till next time. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.